Hey, Bill Caskey here. Today we're going to talk about how to increase sales. So you're probably asking yourself, wait a minute, you're going to do this in a 3-minute video? There are thousands of page books and hundreds of hours of content online. You're going to teach me how to increase sales in 3 minutes? The answer, of course, is yes. I believe that the simpler we can make things, the better. And that's why I have two elements here to how to increase sales. The first is traffic. You've got to understand where your traffic comes from, or from where your traffic comes. And the reason is because I find that a lot of sales people and sales organizations only have one or two streams of traffic. So think about this like a Parthenon, like pillars, and you want to have one pillar that may be outreach, it may be cold calling, it may be getting referrals would be another pillar. But you've also got to have some inbound pillars like LinkedIn articles, social media, producing videos like this, maybe producing podcasts, maybe speaking. Think about your 3 to 5 pillars of prospecting that will generate traffic for you. So that's number one, is get good at traffic and expand it out a little bit. Don't just think about cold calling, think about it broader than that. And the second of my 2 points today on how to increase sales is conversion. Once you have traffic that comes in and there's a lead that comes in or an opportunity, or maybe it's just an initial discussion, you've got to have a way to take that from initial discussion to closed business. And I know we talk a lot about the pipeline or the funnel. Actually, we talk about the funnel. And I'm not crazy about the funnel thing, but I know that's how we usually refer to the top of the funnel, which is where someone comes onto your radar, all the way to the bottom, which is where they're closed. 3 things that are important in moving someone through the funnel. Number one, you've got to create an atmosphere where they level with you about the problems they have, or the dreams they have, or the objectives they have in terms of buying your solution. So you've got to create a healthy, safe atmosphere for people. If you put too much pressure on them, what do? They leave. Number 2 is you've got to understand their plight, their circumstance. We call it pain, you can call it needs, whatever you want to call it. You've got to have a thorough understanding of what they're going through in the absence of your product. If you don't have that appreciation, or you're not asking them, then you're going to be proposing or presenting a solution that doesn't connect with the problems that they're actually having. And the third element of conversion, and I know this is going to shock you and you're not going to like this, but here it is. You've got to detach from the outcomes. The more attached you are to making the sale, getting the deal, taking it back and showing your boss, hey, look what we got today, the more attached you are to that, the less likely the person is to buy. You've got to detach. And what I mean by detach is detach from your own needs and you making the sale. Forget about your needs for a moment. Look at theirs and their problems and their issues and their needs or pains or dreams. You've got to unfocus yourself from yourself and refocus on them and their mission. I always say to sales leaders, stop celebrating sales wins, start celebrating customer wins. How does the customer win when they buy from you? So those 3 things will help you with conversion. Create the conversion, create the right atmosphere, make sure that you understand their plight and their circumstance, and number 3, detach. Get rid of it. That way you have the freedom to do what's right in that process, and I think your conversions will go way up. If you're interested or so inclined, we have a program called the 2X Group. You can go to the2xgroup.com if you want some more information on that, and I'll see you soon. Bye.